Feel like lucid be my dreams. Said you love me, so I'm sure you know the means. It's like I'm living all inside a movie in a dream. Sequels to my life entirely up to me. Slowly suffocating, do you notice how it feels? Baby, can you help me while I'm running through the field? Like
this whole situation is so confusing to me, bro.
That I plan on dropping soon. We're only gonna cover the parts that tie into academics in this altercation. So Kai Cenat's girlfriend at the time, was banned from talking to this particular guy friend. However, she was still communicating with this guy friend from a Finsta account. Kai Cenat found out that his girlfriend was communicating with a guy that he told her not to from a fake Instagram account. So,
bogus.
Kai was gonna call the dude to find out what was going on. But before Kai could reach the dude, the girlfriend calls the guy and begins to coach him on how to lie to Kai Cenat. Now, I don't know about y'all, but the only way
bogus. I ain't gonna lie, bogus.
The reason why your girlfriend will coach a guy to lie to you is if they got something to lie about.
Yep, bogus. I don't give a fuck.
She's coaching the dude on the phone. Some way, somehow, this was recorded and it got leaked after she dropped the video going off on Kai Cenat and his team.
That's what I'm describing. What's your story? Tell me your story. Bro, the story is, having called, you was on the phone, you asked me if she had. I called. Don't let me see you fuck it up. You fuck it up. Fuck it up. I called.
Bro, I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. If you're a girl, if you have to coach this nigga on something to say you was doing something weird, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck?
What if he got?
I would have cut her off too. I ain't gonna lie.
On my call, like no, like it don't show. He said 3-way regular call because like base sound. No, like if I ask you to call, it don't say like you have to start the call on the 3-way for it to say. Like if I ask you, it'll just say me. Like I called.
I don't care if that was your male best friend or your daddy. You tell any guy in your life to lie to me and manipulate me, we are done.
Yeah.
But we'll discuss more of that in the Kai Cenat video I make on this situation. This is not the video for that, but everybody around Kai Cenat is a POS. Like, Kai needs some better people around him. Because even the story of how this video got out to the public, apparently Tylil somehow got in possession of this recording, and Tylil gave it to Kai. Now, the reason for why Tylil gave it to Kai, or the alleged reason, was apparently Tylil wanted a gift from Kai, and he felt like if he gives Kai Cenat...
That's bullshit. I feel like that nigga just said that shit because he felt away because the nigga exposed him. I don't believe that shit's true, bro.
This information, Kai will look out for him, which all in all is nasty work.
Because, bro, you have to understand, bro, what would Kai get Tylil that Tylil couldn't just buy at this point? Tylil has money, nigga. Like, anything that Tylil really wanted, he could finance or buy right now, to be honest. Like, Kai not about to buy this nigga a house or nothing like that, but say he wants to buy him a Rolex or some shit as a gift. Bro, I don't believe that shit, bro. I feel like that shit is, the nigga was just saying that.
Now, nobody knew who this guy was. Nobody knew his face. Nobody knew nothing about him. But Academics knew him very well. So when Academics was talking about the situation, Academics was clowning Gigi for essentially cheating on Kai, or like choosing this dude over Kai, when Kai is a boss, a multi-millionaire, and this dude is just like Lil Baby's weed roller.
I wouldn't even say Clover Boys as a whole, but...
I see why Kai can't see it. This ain't no more. Wait, you're cheating.
Yeah, she bogus. She bogus. I don't, like, even if she wasn't cheating, bro, something was fishy about that situation. I don't think the Clover Boys is corny, though. Like, I just feel, I don't know.
Not even with Lil Baby? Nah, it's Rollo Rodriguez, right? It ain't Rollo. Nope. It ain't Rollo at all.
This nigga act is funny, though.
Hold on. It's with, what's the other he be naming? It's him? No. Bruh, she cheating on Kai Cenat with the weed roller. The nigga who clean up the room after the orgy, like, hell no. I feel it. I feel it in my soul. This is why I said, like, yo, Kai gotta tell the truth, and Bree need to tell the truth. Bree, you need to listen. As a man, all right, put like this: if I found out my chick was fucking off, but she was fucking off with LeBron James, god damn, man, LeBron mother that nigga, right? Like, you know, like, yo, Kobe was better, right?
Yeah.
I found out that she cheated on me with Blueface tattoo artist.
Oh my God.
Cheated on me with a nigga that's scrabbling on Blueface's face. Oh my
God. The dude is actually a Lil Baby employee, or if he's part of Lil Baby's team. But the one thing for sure is Ack don't like the dude, right? They had a run-in before, so Ack right now is in full violation. His goal of this rant right here was to make this dude come across as like the biggest bum and the biggest screw up, and to destroy his public reputation, which it worked, to be honest, because all the reposts were calling this dude Lil Baby's weed roller. Now, he responded back to Academics, and in his response, he detailed the exact reason why Academics don't like him, and he would claim that while they were at a club after Brand Risk, the same night that I guess Tylil and Academics kind of had their conversation and hashed out their beef, he's seen Academics and confronted Academics about things that Academics have been saying online about other people that he's associated with. Apparently, Academics said something that he didn't like, and an altercation broke out.
All right, boom. So, yeah. So let's start from the start. Yeah, go ahead.
So the time him and Tylil got into it
on the stream and shit, like boom, that's the time I was supposed to come with him to see Academics. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So I get to go. We went out and shit. We went out. He was in the club. I parked in the front. Parked in the front.
Yeah.
He leaving. When he walking out the club game, I see him. I didn't see my man's in the driver's. I seen him like Academics. I said, where? Like right there.
Yeah.
So I look. So I did. Hop out the whip. I put it on the man's politely. Like, yo, you know, like Act should be in the front seat.
I gotta make an example out of one of these dudes, bro. If a kid like that feels comfortable pushing up on you by himself, then clearly he thinks you're soft.
Yeah.
I gotta make. And when I say an example, I'm talking about you damn near gotta do jail time over one of these dudes, bro. And make it clear that a nerd like that.
Okay, this is the one aspect where I'll get into the academic where I get with academics where like it's like the thing about Ac is I'm gonna keep it a bean. Ever since 6ix9ine came back from jail, nigga, and he was talking all that shit, and nothing happened to him, bro. Ac has been talking crazy to niggas, bro. He been talking crazy to niggas, gang. But you have to understand is that anybody could get touched, security or not. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's a nigga who will try some on you. You know what I mean? Like, even if Ac make an example out of the nigga, like, niggas are still gonna view him a certain way. You know, like, there's not him making an example out of nothing. Niggas won't do nothing. Like, bro, he be really talking crazy. You know what I mean? I noticed ever since 6ix9ine came out. So, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with Ac too heavy. He's Jamaican too, you know? But, yo, you gotta understand when you talking like that, it's gonna be something like, even with 6ix9ine, eventually niggas did something to him in that fucking, what was it, Planet Fitness or whatever. But it's not that those niggas were never about it to do something to him before. It's that they just happened to run into him. In this world, there's thousands of niggas that you will see who will take your life, nigga. You might go step on a nigga's shoes. He might blow your brains out. I saw one thing of this shorty. She cut a nigga off in a Taco Bell parking lot. The nigga hopped out the whip and shot her. There's thousands of niggas in this world that will kill you at any moment in time, nigga. But you just are fortunate enough to have never ran into them or had a run-in with them. But there's others that weren't. So, like, I can be talking crazy and shit. Like, Flacco say, oh, he need to make an example out of niggas. Isn't gonna do nothing. You know what I
He
mean?
ain't pushing up on me, man. Right? And to say that message, you gotta do one of these dudes so bad, bro. The police said, man, Act, bro. Man, bro, we know it's self-defense, but we gotta take you in, man, because, bro, you did too much. That's how bad you gotta do one of them. Because right now, they think Act is soft. Because if a dweeb like that is running goon missions by himself, dolo on you, that's a problem. Because they don't respect the force yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna act real quick to that. They leave my student, like, bro, I'm trying to talk to him real quick. They like, it's up to him.
So y'all just trying to chop it up with him like some normal shit? Or you trying to like tell him about like the shit he been doing?
Feel me?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Niggas ain't want to let me get past him. So I just moved the other way, walked to the front. I said, yo, bro, the shit you be saying on the internet, like, that shit be crazy. Like, you be violating, bro. Like,
The second mistake, you can't be too friendly to these niggas, man. Yo, I probably thinking this dude is a fan. Like, he pulling up talking about, yo, why you be saying this about Lil Baby online? Now, first off, that's the name he won't say, which I think is an admission, because he can say Tylil's name, he can say all these other people's name, but he won't say, I walked up and asked Academics about Lil Baby. He's talking in code. You know why? Because Lil Baby sent him, that's why. He did it
Maybe.
on behalf of Lil Baby.
like, nah, bro, what's the name? Cool, da-da-da.
I feel like he just his mans. I feel like he just Lil Baby, man. I don't think, like, this is the thing. I don't think Lil Baby sent that nigga and said, yo, go get that nigga. I think that's his nigga, and he saw that nigga, and then that's just what it was. I don't think it was like some Lil Baby sent this nigga to go handle that. I don't think so. Like, I think it would have been a much more serious situation if Lil Baby specifically sent a nigga to go do something. I don't think that was the case. I think this nigga cool with Baby, and then something just happened. He seen Ac, and then it happened to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, he be laughing. Security is a driver. So he already green already. Once the security guard's a driver game, you asked out.
Nigga, you know he gotta move tech.
Shit.
Yeah, you gotta move tech.
You can't, how are you moving tech and your security guard's a driver? That's not tech.
I mean, shit. I mean, ain't nothing happened to him.
Huh?
I say ain't nothing happened to him.
Boom. That's when he said something. Bro, I swear to God, right hand of God. I smacked the shit out of him. I smacked the shit out right hand of God, bro.
Oh God, you smack Academics.
Yes, and then listen.
Oh,
after I smacked him,
holy
listen,
shit.
I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his mans outside.
Oh, so that's why this nigga hates you. Cause I was like, bro, what?
Listen.
What the
Hold on.
fuck?
When I smacked this nigga game,
What?
hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Hey, you got some shit.
My man's recorded video. Listen, but this nigga right here, y'all know he was just there at the fight.
Wait, zoom in. Wait, scroll it. AJ? Oh my God, that is
I pressed
AJ.
up on him.
Yeah.
I pressed up on him. He ran straight to 12. They left AJ. How you leave your man's game?
This kid is clearly inexperienced. He's not the person they send to do these hits, man. So clearly he did this, right, to clout chase and to tell Lil Baby, hey, Lil Baby, I seen Academics and I pressed him for you. He did this to win favor with Lil Baby, all right? He wanted some of Lil Baby's macadamia nut, all right?
Like that's what I'm saying. I don't think Lil Baby sent this nigga to do that. You know what I mean?
The reason why I call him inexperienced because he didn't even read the situation accurately. He don't even know that his life was in danger. Academics security was driving because Academics security was outside observing. AJ was not just the friend or the entourage who got left behind. AJ has his own black truck service in Miami that he follows behind Akin. AJ was outside waiting for Akin to pull off so he knows everything is cool. Then he hopped back in and followed him. That's how their operation works. So when you did that little thing and you missed, and then Akin drove off and speed off, first off, if you know where they were, police sit on that block. How do police sit on that block? One police car is parked this way, and the other is parked this way, and their lights are on at all times. So you knew police was already there. Their lights is, again, they're parked this way and this way, facing each other, and their lights are on at all times. So when you did that, your scary behind ran to the car with Tylil and them. AJ is trying to pursue you. The police pulled up because they witnessed an altercation took place, right? So while AJ is just chilling.
Okay, is that what happened? We gonna see what Ack said, because Flacco could be biased to an extent, because he is. I'm pretty sure he is Academics fans. So it could be, oh, the nigga slapped the nigga, Ack said, whoa, and sped off. Or it could have been you slapped the nigga, then you went back. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case.
Waiting for you to like come back and do something. You start recording. Oh, look, he was the police. Man, but you know AJ ain't called the police or run to the police. But Academics spun back.
But at the same time, I feel like if say I'm there, right, and you see a nigga slap your man's the breadwinner, you go rush after the nigga, no? Like, I'm not saying the nigga's wrong or lying. I don't know. I don't know.
Right? But obviously, when your insecurity is the driver, and somebody swipes and missed, of course they're gonna take off. They're not waiting to find out, okay, is there more attacks coming from different angles? But this kid didn't even read the situation correctly. He thought AJ was just the person who got left behind. Why wouldn't AJ just hop in the car with Academics if they left the club together?
They sped off, though. That's what he's saying.
For a reason. Like, bro, you would have gotten blamed if you would have pursued any further. It's just that clear. Now, Academics, after the situation,
I don't know. I feel like, boom, if you see a nigga slap a nigga, you'd rush him right there. But what he's saying is that AJ was already out the car. The nigga, he slapped the nigga, and then this nigga, they sped off. So why didn't he get rushed right there then? You know what I mean? Why would he get slapped and then you're waiting for the, like, I don't know. This shit don't really sound.
He found out who this dude was. He found out that he was like Lil Baby's entourage. He also found out that he was with Tylil. Now, the only reason why this kid was able to even get close to Academics and get past AJ and other people is because, according to Academics, he used Tylil to get through the crowd.
Right after we drove off, remember, he swings, misses, because like I was kind of like this. He swings into the car, misses, like he hits they drive off. I'm like, what the fuck? It's only one. I'm like, bro, look how many people, spin back around. I tell my security.
Oh, that is true. Okay, now I'm thinking about it though. That is true. If you're with security, their first instinct would be to speed up. They wouldn't. Most security there to de-escalate situations. So say nigga came and try to swing you, they try to get you out the way or they'll speed off. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes sense.
So I told my security, hop out the car and go see who the nigga who swung at us, who he's with. He calls me, he's in a Lambo with Tylil. I was just in an argument with Tylil at Branford. He said, you want me to do something? I said, don't do nothing. Come back in the car. He gets back in the car. I said, I'll handle it. I call Tylil. I'm trying to say, Tylil, what is this? What's up? You try to, I thought we talked like you got a problem? Tylil doesn't answer none of my calls.
Of course Tylil opened up the back door. Of course he did. What? It's clear.
Again, see, I wouldn't say Tylil just backdoored this nigga though. I would say Tylil had a problem with this nigga, and he might have known the other nigga had a problem with the nigga, but Tylil sees this nigga act, they talk, they chop it up, they squash their problems. He probably thinking this nigga gonna go talk to Ack and squash their issues the same way. That nigga probably just swung on Ack, you know what I mean? And then he's like, oh, well, shit. Type, he's like, well, shit, it is what it is. And then Ack calling him, he's like, I'm not getting involved in that. You know what I mean? I don't know if Tylil sent that nigga to do that either, you know what I mean? Or knew that nigga was gonna do that.
Only did that to Ack and he right back in your lamb. So you was waiting, parked with the lamb, waiting for him to do it, then he hopped right back in your lamb after he did it? Come on, bro. Of course you're something to do with it. Oh, bro, he hopped out your lamb and you had no idea what he was about to go do? you had no idea at all whatsoever. Now, Tylil and
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he could have been like, yo, let me go holler at the nigga because, yo, he was saying this shit about baby, da-da-da-da. And he was like, all right, whatever. You probably went over there and then did that shit. I don't know.
They've done multiple streams together. So, of course, Tylil, you know, like orchestrated this back door so Lil Baby can get some get back. Of course, Tylil did this. I mean, it's 100% fact. It's guaranteed, to be honest. Tylil came on stream to clear his name and say he had nothing to do with it. But I'll be real. Like, I'm a very good, you know, judge of character. Watching this, bruh, I just kept thinking, yeah, this sounds like an absolute liar.
Not true. The nigga Academics, right?
Yo, his face looking annoying.
Because I don't even want to really get my energy to the situation. But I don't got no problem speaking on it. It's a simple conversation. Like when I seen him. Academics has been posting my content since 2019 up to 2024 and crapping my name out. Young nigga coming up from the hood, you need as much exposure and you trying to get as much recognition as possible. So of course you're gonna feel the way the niggas cropping your ad on putting his ad. You feel me? So now, that was my first time ever seeing Academics in my whole life. At the brain risk event. I walked up to Academics. Now, think about it. Academics said I backdoored you. How the fuck why would I backdoor you if I seen you at the front door? Think about that. Academics, I seen you at the front door. Why the fuck I gotta backdoor you?
That's not even a logical response. Like, what do you mean? If I see you at the front door, why would I backdoor you? The same reason why everybody else backdoor people, so they don't get involved in the situation, so their name don't get mixed up. So if something scandalous happened, they can say, I'm not a part of it, bro. That's why a backdoor would happen, and that's why you wouldn't just swing on Act, or you wouldn't just do violence to Act in brand risk with everybody watching or on camera while you're streaming. Yeah, like
that
this
is true,
why
though.
the term backdoor exists. And so you can avoid being mixed up in anything. You could literally send a blitz
Let me fill my water.
as the blitz is happening.
I spoke to you about what you was doing that made me feel away. I shook your hand. You asked my number. I gave it to you. Simple. Academics. You came to the internet and you lied to these human. A lot of human that just believe whatever they want. You came to the internet and you lied to these people and you said, I bought that man to your car. I 48'd the around your car for him to get close to you, for him to put his hands on you. If the back door was coming from me, why did he get in your face and bring up the next man? Why did he say, yo, what's up, Act? Like, Ty said, like, it's smoke with you and him. Ty said it's a problem. And y'all had a standoff and then...
So he misspoke there. What he meant to say was, why did he come up to you and bring up the next man? Why didn't he say, hey, yo, you and Ty got smoke. Why did he bring up Lil Baby, right? So Tylil is then throwing it back on Lil Baby. Now, Academics would also say other things about Tylil, such as how he spoke to other people, and they also told him the same thing, that Tylil is a backdoor artist, and Tylil has also backdoored them as well. So apparently this is a thing that Tylil just does. Like, Tylil is just a dude who's just going around moving grimy. Which I'm going to tell y'all this, man, and a lot of y'all got to understand this. Going around doing dirty deeds is not how you would almost certainly not have a long life if you're going around backdooring people. Because eventually, man, as a public figure, somebody who's as publicly accessible as Tylil, yo, you're gonna do dirt to the wrong person.
Wrong person, yeah,
and
for sure.
You're a streamer, your location is live.
For sure, live,
yo.
yo.
People can come and find you whenever they want. Yo, you're not gonna live.
Or you might be in an environment where a nigga do this shit back to you. That is true.
Like this, man. You just not. Now, Academics would also address Lil Baby. Now, I'll be real, Lil Baby kind of got it worse than Tylil. Academics have fully declared war on Lil Baby because he.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like Act be doing that a lot, but I don't think Lil Baby sent this nigga. Like, I think this nigga probably just cool with him, and he just went and did that.
With 100% doubt that Lil Baby sent this kid to do it to him, even though Lil Baby denied he did such a thing when they talked.
So boom, and he said something, I swear to God, right-handed God. I smacked the shot, right-handed God, bro. I smacked the shot.
You smack Academics?
Yes, and then listen, after I smacked him, listen.
Yo, Lil Baby, eat a dick, nigga. I'm not even gonna address it, Lil Baby. You eat a dick, nigga, because I don't know this nigga, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting that Lil Baby, because I've been waiting for this. Nigga, I can't take it out on a nigga I don't know. Nigga, I'm up tens of millions of dollars, nigga. I'm taking it out on his boss, nigga. Yo, Lil Baby, if this is what you believe or he believe, both y'all niggas eat a dick, nigga. Whatever y'all niggas think, that's what it is. Both y'all niggas eat a dick. And they smack me? When? I'm gonna tell my story, but I just want his story to go up first, okay? I'm not gonna address him too much, because I'm gonna show y'all later. Nigga, I holla at Baby about some shit, and Baby basically said it got nothing to do with him. I ain't say nothing to police. I ain't say nothing online. I talked to your man.
I don't think he's lying, though. I don't think he's lying.
I said, yo, we had a convo. You try to backdoor me after we had a convo, and you cop. Like, I ain't even gonna say cop it, but I'll give that. You sent your man to try to do some weird shit. He swung and he missed. You know what Baby said? I'm gonna get my story in a second. Nah. So I said, okay, so it's a me and him thing then. Because if he think he operating on what you saying, but me and you talked already, and you saying that you would never do that because you talked to me.
I don't, like I said, I think the nigga just, he knows he's Lil Baby's his man. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go do something about, you know? I don't think Act's in the right for going at Lil Baby. I ain't gonna lie.
This nigga just acted or whatever. So yeah, followed the nigga. I said, whatever we gonna do, I ain't gonna talk about it. Nigga, I ain't never bring that online. You swung on me. That's a fact. You ain't never touched me. I'm gonna get the story of what happened, whatever. But Now I'm realizing, and this is why I said, fuck what he talking about. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. I'm taking everything out on baby. So when y'all see in the next 18 months, and I'm gonna do my big one, and it's gonna be the finest job I ever did. Hey, remember I told you this. Little baby, remember I told you this. Dominique, remember I told you this. See this fuck nigga right here? You know the conversations we had. Your money's not welcome here no more.
I've always had the stance that the media guy can hurt the rapper before the rapper can hurt the media guy. Because the media guy will have 20 different rappers to react to. If a really, really, really big hip-hop page say, nah, I'm not rocking with Lil Baby, and I'm going to dedicate my page to spreading hate on Lil Baby, that's going to be very destructive.
That is true.
And that's not going to be something that, like, they can overcome lightly, to be honest, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about
I don't
this,
know.
man? Right?
I feel like that one nigga was just trying to, like, get some kudo points from Lil Baby. You know what I mean? I don't think he sent that nigga.
Something, baby, I like just how you blushing. And maybe we could bust it at the function. Turn nothing to something. Wish you could just see the horrors of my life, my upbringing.